How valuable can a 1976 quarter be? The quarter issued to celebrate the 200th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. They were struck in both 1975 and 1976. Do they have any errors? We'll talk about all of this and more right after this. Hey YouTubers, this is J and B, and welcome to our JB Coins family. We're all about coins and currency. We have new videos every day and are here to help you either start your new collection, expand an existing one, or just maybe find that one valuable coin that could change your life. In this video, we will talk about the 1976 bicentennial quarters. First, we would like to give a shout out to someone who likes bicentennial coins as much or maybe even more than we do. Tiny Numismatics is the name of his channel. He has an awesome coin collecting channel, covers many topics. If you have a minute, please check him out. He's an amazing person. It's Tiny Numismatics. Now, as we said, we love bicentennial coins, quarters especially. In this video, we will talk about all of them, struck for circulation, as well as uncirculated coins, and even errors and varieties on them. This video will cover everything you should know about them, so please stay to the end so you don't miss it. We did many videos about them before, but since new discoveries and new sales have been made, we need to include all of that in this video. So, you'll have their most recent values and facts about them by the time we're done. And since bicentennial quarters are favorites of many collectors, this video should be not only helpful to quarter collectors, but also super fun to look for. The bicentennial coins, and quarters especially, were favorites of many since they were introduced for the first time. The unique obverse design, which features the drummer boy of the 1976 bicentennial quarter, reminds everybody of the young brave boys and sometimes girls, some were as young as 7 years old, who grew up and often died in the battles. They helped signal men in the battlefield over the roar of cannon and gunfire. These coins were pulled from circulation and saved, and today it's very difficult to find them, not only in change, but even when coin roll hunting quarters, even though both mints produced for circulation nearly 1.7 billion bicentennial quarters. By the way, the bicentennial quarters were minted in both 1975 and 1976, but you won't find a coin with 1975 on a quarter. They all will have two dates, 1776 to 1976. The Philadelphia Mint struck that year 809 million quarters in clad composition. Because so many were pulled from circulation when they were new, finding them in grade MS66 or even 67 is not difficult, and they sell on average for about $50. However, the Philadelphia Mint did strike them in not the best condition, so there aren't any 1976 bicentennial quarters in grade Mint State 68. If you have any bicentennial quarters, check their condition. The first 1976 quarter from the Philadelphia Mint in that condition should be worth a lot. And remember, MS68 is not the best grade. Mint State 70 is. So there's plenty of room to find an even better coin. The highest grade known for a 1976 quarter is Mint State 67 Plus. However, it never sold. So PCGS estimates that the value of this coin is $2,750, which we all know is only an estimate, nothing more. When it eventually goes to sale at auction, it most likely will bring quite a bit more. Let's move on to the bicentennial quarters struck at the Denver Mint. The Denver Mint struck 860 million quarters that year, a slightly larger number than the Philadelphia Mint did. The 1976 bicentennial quarters will bear a D mint mark and also were struck in clad composition. The Denver Mint struck quarters in slightly better condition. So there are actually 1976 Denver bicentennial quarters graded MS68. This coin is the latest sale, and it sold at Legend Rare Auctions for $5,170. A very nice profit for a quarter. The San Francisco Mint struck proof bicentennial quarters in clad and silver composition. They will bear an S mint mark, have a shiny, glossy finish, and were not intended for circulation and sold only for collectors in special sets. The mintages are as follows: 7 million clad quarters and 4 million struck in silver composition. Also, speaking of the value of the 1976 S proof quarters, this 1976 S silver quarter graded proof 70 DCAM, which is the best possible grade, sold recently at Heritage Auctions for only $144. As for proof quarters struck in clad composition, this 1976 S proof clad bicentennial quarter sold at Heritage Auctions in January of this year for $104. Not super high, but these prices are actually not bad either. However, if you have a 1976 S bicentennial quarter in your possession, don't assume that it's a proof coin and isn't worth a lot. The San Francisco Mint also produced a Business Strike 1976 S bicentennial quarter composed of silver, and they are worth a lot. They struck only 7 million of these quarters. The only difference between the proof strike and the regular strike will be their finish. That's how you can distinguish them. They are super valuable. When we tell you how valuable, you might want to recheck all of your bicentennial quarters. This quarter sold last year at Heritage Auctions for an amazing price of $19,200. It really is a super amazing price for a coin many won't even take a second look at unless they're knowledgeable enough to know about them and look for them. Of course, the population makes this coin so valuable. There are only 3 coins graded until now in that grade. But it doesn't mean that only 3 coins exist in Mint State 69 condition. Just that only 3 have been found and graded. So check your coins, everybody. It might be worth doing so. Now, the only variety known on bicentennial quarters is a DDO or double die obverse on the 1976 bicentennial quarter struck at the Denver Mint. There are more varieties on other bicentennial coins. If you're interested, one of our error and varieties coin lists is dedicated to bicentennial coins, and it's linked below every video. But the quarters have only one known variety with 2 designations of this variety. The first one is the 1976D DDO FS 101 designation. Doubling is seen on the obverse of the coin, and obverse for those new to the hobby means the front or the face of the coin. and it's strong on liberty and slightly less so on the motto and the date. The second one is the 1976D DDO FS 102. Doubling only exists on liberty. Now, obviously, the DDO 001 is more desirable and more valuable. Even in low mint state grades, it's worth thousands. Recently, this coin, the 1976D DDO FS 101, in only grade MS65, a grade you can find in your change, was sold at Heritage Auctions for $3,246. Unreal money for a coin you can find in your pocket change. As for the 1976D DDO FS 102 in the same grade, MS65, this coin sold at Great Collections for $66. Significantly less, but still a very cool coin. And now, how about some valuable ones? And this one is newly discovered. It is the 1976 S Proof Bicentennial Quarter Double Denomination Graded PF65 Red by NGC. Now, how possibly could the 1976 quarter be overstruck on a 1969 S cent? Well, the answer is we have no clue. But somehow it did. And it sold last year at auction for $13,500. Wow. Another one is slightly less expensive, and it's another double denomination error. The 1976 bicentennial quarter struck on a 1976 dime, graded MS62 by PCGS. In this example, at least both coins are from the same year. You can easily see another date on this coin. And this cool error sold at Heritage Auctions for $9,200. Now, other bicentennial quarters with a similar type of error is this 1976 D quarter struck on a cent planchet, graded only Mint State 61 by PCGS. By the way, quarters struck on cent planchets occur fairly regularly at the mint, but most are detected by the Riddlers and destroyed. Not only did the present wrong planchet escape the Denver facility, but it also was on a bicentennial coin, a coin with a very short run, so it is very valuable. This one sold at Heritage Auctions for $3,760. Moving on to another double denomination error, we have this 1976 D bicentennial quarter. It struck on a 5-cent planchet. It's graded only AU58, and yet it sold at Heritage Auctions for $1,645. Moving on to a different type of error called a struck through. Look at this. A 1976 Washington quarter struck through cloth on the obverse, graded Mint State 66 by NGC. This amazing error sold at Heritage Auctions for $881. We actually found a struck through cloth coin not long ago during one of our live streams and gave it away. It was confirmed by the grading company as a struck through cloth coin, so they are out there. Now, the reverse of this coin looks normal, so always check both sides of the coin. The last error we will share with you here is one of our favorites. It's a 1976 quarter, double struck, 60% indented obverse, graded MS62 by PCGS. It's a super cool looking error, and it's sold at Heritage Auctions for $1,645. As you can see, all of these errors are super valuable, not only because of the type of the error, the grade, or population, but also because of being struck on a short run coin. In this example, the bicentennial quarter. Any error that occurs on coins with shorter runs will have extra value. So check your change, everybody. Look for bicentennial quarters. They are very valuable and highly collectible. And if you love bicentennial coins as much as we do, please watch our playlist dedicated to them, which is linked in the upper corner of this one. In one of the videos in that playlist, we actually showed part of our bicentennial collection. And now we have a question for you. Do you collect bicentennial coins? Please let us know in the section comment below. And before we sign off, we would like to thank all of you who have become a member of our channel. If you'd like to become a JB Coins Inc. Coin Family member, please follow the link below this video. So we hope you liked this video and found it helpful. And if you did, please like, share, and subscribe so we can create more videos for you. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.